I know. Yeah, we're good. Hi everyone, I'm Limchi, or just Lim. I'll be running Link to the Past All Dungeons Swordless today. This is a big run. I won't stop too much. Shout out to the completed save file I bought from Japan. But yeah, we'll get underway. Time starts when I hit A here, so 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, they talk a lot in this game, so I'm gonna let my commentators talk about themselves.
Oh, you go first. Okay, hi, I'm Sten. I have played A Link to the Past before. Mostly the randomizer.
Yep, and I'm Insomnia. I have also mainly played the randomizer. In fact, I played it casually to play the randomizer. But I am vaguely aware of some of the glitches, but Lim is also going to be doing much more than I'm familiar with, so we'll
yeah,
kind of marvel in tandem.
Yeah, I'm gonna start off. We don't want to save Zelda. I'm just gonna force myself onto a wall here.
Yeah, so this category is all dungeons swordless, and this game is very, very, very much not designed to be beaten without a sword, so it requires some shenanigans to even get past the first minute of the game without getting it.
There we go. So what I did there is basically this game programs slopes really badly, and they're kind of just like a mishmash of like up, right, upright, and then like upright, right, and me, if I know where like the correct pixels are, I can force myself into there. I can do what's called a teleport, and that'll send Link's coordinates way higher than they're supposed to be, or way lower. And just kind of force myself out of bounds. And what I'm going to do is, instead of going to save Zelda like I should, I'm just going to go complete the first dungeon. Except for the fact that I don't have a sword or a weapon, and I only have 3 hearts, and yeah, it's scary. We're going to just hope that all the enemies kind of get out of the way. I don't really have much else of a choice. This first 8 minutes of the run is very, very scary. If something goes wrong, I will have to load a backup save, but I am prepared for that, and it's kind of what I signed up for. Okay, here's Zelda. She yells at me because I'm not saving her. She's annoyed for being stuck in a dungeon, but I'm busy, so whatever. Anyway, that, like, the uncle walking out, he's holding, like, a grey thing. I don't know what that was. Do you guys know? I've never seen that before.
Baguette, maybe?
His friend.
Gonna do some little manips there that just kind of like I throw the pots before the skeletons spawn, and it means that I can kill 2 instead of 5. Saves a little bit of time. Yeah, but most of this like dungeon is kind of run around, damage boost, hope. Kind of sucks. I've got 5 arrows and no bow to shoot them with, and I don't have a sword. This state of the game is what we call the rain state. I can kind of do nothing, except run into enemies repeatedly. But I'm going to try my best to complete this dungeon, and hope just everything gets out of the way. Now, there's a damage boost coming up, which is actually terrifying. Normally it would not... Where are you? Why are you down there? There's a damage boost coming up, like, right now. It's actually terrifying because I only have 2.5 hearts. I'm gonna wait here because Zelda talks to me every RTA about 2 minutes or so. And if she talks, like, in the middle of in the damage boost, it, like, really screws up my timing. So I'm just gonna wait for her. There she is.
Yeah, that would have been in the middle of the damage boost.
Yeah, I'm too scared to do that. And, yeah, it's... You need every bit of health.
Nice.
I'm gonna get the hearts here.
Normally you'd have to kill every enemy in that room.
Which
to
I
get
can't.
the fairies to move out of the way.
I straight up cannot. So I don't have a choice. But yeah, now we have access to the bow. So I can shoot the arrows that I picked up earlier, which is great. It's still scary though, because I need to make sure that I don't run out of arrows, which is more often than not actually quite difficult. This game was made in 1996?
90. It's
1990? Okay. Yeah, this game is not necessarily the best designed game, I would say.
I genuinely think the randomizer's better than the
Yeah.
vanilla game.
Randomizer. That's like illegal.
I mean, if we were to hypothetically, pretend each item was a different item somehow.
Yeah, it's like a card game. So like you have the cards laid out on the table. And
Yeah.
when you pick up an item, you get told where you go next. That was nice. Nice balls.
I don't think you can say that.
No, they're metal balls. I'm allowed to say that.
They are balls. I can't argue with that.
I need some arrows.
You need, what, 3 each?
Zelda. Please.
Where's that?
I'm busy.
So
Can you just put your phone on Do Not Disturb?
you need a
Oh, nice. Okay.
minimum of 18 for armors.
Yes. And I'm gonna try to go for the quick kill here. Hopefully it goes well. Oh,
Damn.
that's okay. That's a very precise. Oh, hello. Where you going? Can you?
I love the bit where you hit the arrows.
Nice.
Okay. I wasted a bit of time. If Zelda talks right now, I hardlock. So, let's hope she doesn't do that. It should be fine. I've timed this.
Do it, Zelda. Please. I think she may have talked there. I saw other text.
No, she didn't. You'd know if she did that. Yeah. We're good. We're good. If she talks there, this the yellow the circle thing there, it just continuously does it, and you hardlock. It's pretty funny the first time. There she is. Yeah, it's fine. You worry about it because it's just a dead run. But now we're gonna get the boots, which is like the most important item in the game because you go fast.
I forgot this guy just gave items infinite.
Bean.
You need the green pendant, and it's a lot easier to get the green pendant
When the
in
green
Eastern
pendant
Palace.
is in Eastern Mountains. Alright, so we're gonna pick up some bombs here. In this state, I actually need to get back into escape to progress the game. However, I can't do that because I'm already out of the bounds of what we call escape. So I would normally do the thing where I clipped out of bounds using the select menu. However, I can't do that because in this state the game doesn't let me save and quit until I get the sword. And I'm not going to get the sword. So I don't have another choice. I have to bomb clip. Also, shoutouts to this Link dashing sprite. When you don't have a sword in this state, the game never expects you to have the boots, so the dashing sprite isn't initialized, and he just kind of whee!
He's just running.
He's just running. Yeah, but we've got a bit of a walk up to this specific cave with a dude in it, and we're gonna use that dude to walk off of him and go into the wall. But it's the same kind of thing where the slopes aren't very well programmed in this game, so I can just abuse that to go right through them.
Because walls are all 1 pixel thin in this, right?
Sort of. The collision is 1 pixel most of the time. Yeah. This game is weird.
I did my research briefly.
Nice. Yeah, this is the trick that I'm worried about. This is pixel perfect. If I screw it up twice, the run is dead. Hi Zelda. She won't be talking for much longer. We're gonna go get her. But I'm gonna clip out of bounds again, and this time we're gonna be seeing our first our first example of EG, which is what we call exploration glitch. I'm just gonna shut up real quick. It's too far. No. Yeah. I'm buffering my inputs here. Nice.
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 That is very scary because if you screw it up, you kill the run. But this is exploration glitch. Yeah, you can clap for that if you want. I don't want to explain it on the fly, so if you guys want to explain what exploration glitch is, that would be great.
Yeah, basically exploration glitch, if you move in the right way, you're able to just get completely, basically in the layout under most of the room, and you can just walk between rooms, screen transition where there'd normally be a wall, and then basically, like, where Lim's going at the moment, basically every dungeon room and cave are all on one big map, all next to each other, so you can just walk between them. Normally there's walls in the way, so you can't, but when you're out of bounds, you can sort of do what you want.
So you can see Link up there at the top of the screen. He's just chilling. We're going to go back inbounds there. The reason why I fell into a hole before is because what I did is I re-armed EG. So EG can be armed, which is essentially when you interrupt the transition from one layer to the next, either via stairs or jumping off a ledge. And what that does is that the next time you take damage or you bonk via the boots, Link will go into EG. And we do that to make escape super quick. So we're nearly done here. I just got to kill this ball and chain soldier. I'm going to play it real safe. Because if I get hit once, it's GG.
I noticed that Zelda complained that when you're literally in
I
the
am
room...
outside of the cell. Like, girl, please. Okay, she's happy now. Don't worry.
Bean.
Bean! Yeah, so now she's like, oh, you need to go upstairs and, like, push this thing. But I'm like, nope. I'm good. Where am I? Oh my god, am I stuck? Oh, no, I'm fine. Okay. Oh, right, the wall's there. Okay. I've never... Okay. That's why you bonk to the left there, because you get stuck behind the cell doors. But it's fine. I can fix it. Yeah, anyway, we're just going to be walking to Sanctuary now. Fun fact, if you... The any percent run, the bonus run, spoilers, but if you walk up here and you just keep walking up, you beat the game. But that's not what we want to do right now. We have other things to do.
How's that bonus incentive coming along?
Speaking of, got time for some updates?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we have a few donations here. We have $20 from Super Stubbo that says, "Great run. Donation goes to Link to the Past." We also have $25 from Chill Pollins that says, "Hello there, fellow gamers. This donation goes towards getting worse to some pants, as well as naming the rival in Pokemon Fire Red, Bazball. Unfortunately, we have nowhere near enough money in the budget to afford worse to some pants. So that money will just be going to that incentive. Thank you. However, all of the donations we've received recently have pushed us over the edge above $5,000 for Game On Cancer. Thank you all so much for your generosity.
So I am now out of escape. That was the 8-minute segment that I was talking about. If I screw it up, I just have to reset. So that's good. I can continue the run now. And I did something there that if you grew up with this game, you might know what I did. And I rearmed EG, as I said. But in the very common way, which is jumping off of a ledge and saving and quitting. And that's the way that most people do it just casually because it's funny. That's why Exploration Glitch is named the way it is, because people discovered it and they were like, oh, we can explore the entire dungeon. That's like super cool. It was discovered before speedrunners got to the game and destroyed it. Ruin everything. But now we're going to get a bottle and a net because I'm a little scared. This game is hard, especially without a sword, whatever that is.
Baguette.
Sorry, my bad. This is like a bug net. We're not going to catch bugs with it though. I don't think there are any
no
bugs in this
baguette,
game.
but we get a bug net.
Yeah, there you go. There aren't even any bugs in this game to catch, I don't think. Anyway, we're
Weren't you
gonna do the
just
same thing.
talking about exploration glitch?
What?
I think there's plenty of bugs.
True. Anyway, I'm onto the floor again. You know. We're gonna go grab a couple items because when I don't have a sword, I kind of need some damage and like some utility and stuff, you know, to play the game properly. So I'm gonna go get the Cane of Samaria, which is, you will come to see, the most broken item in the game by far. It just kind of breaks everything. Also, another thing, when you're in a dungeon, the game normally checks for keys and such. I'm currently in the cave state, so the game actually isn't checking for how many keys. God. Okay. It doesn't check for how many keys I have. It only checks to see whether I have 0 keys, and I don't have 0 keys. I have -1 keys, which overflows to 255, so I can open any chest in the game in this state. Don't ask why. So you can see that little 4. Why am I pointing to the screen? It's 253, not just 3 with an invisible key. This slug will one-shot me. I'm a little... they're really scary. But I'm going to clip out of bounds again, because I'm done with Misery. This is Misery Maya, by the way, if you couldn't tell. looks like Misery Mire, I don't know.
It is, I think, the second last dungeon of the game.
Yeah.
Third last, actually, not including Cannon's Town.
Come on. There we go.
Nice.
So what I'm doing there is I'm using my select menu to buffer 1 frame inputs so that I can move into the wall 1 pixel at a time. A better player would use the sword, but I'm bad. So I prefer using the select menu. It's much slower, but it's much comfier for me. Anyway, now I'm in Tower of Hera. I'm gonna grab the Moon Pearl, which is here. Still in the cave state, by the way. This game is... yeah, it works. Anyway, I have the Cane of Samaria now, so I can actually, like, use it to do some funny stuff. Oh. I'm gonna hit this switch, get these guys out of the way. I nearly fell down that hole. That was very scary. Get out of the way. These 2 guys are in the way. Anyway, this out of bounds, you can actually kind of just do, if you do the switches in that exact order and you fall off the right side of this hole, you can just jump into the wall. Like, I'm not doing anything special here. This game is... yeah, it's a video game. Anyway, now that was Skull Woods, now I'm in the Swamp Palace. I have to get the hook shot. Oh, hang on. Oh. These enemies do a bit of damage. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna... that's fine, right? Yeah, I got the fairy. It's okay. Should be fine. So we're just gonna... this is normal.
Yeah, this looks fine. I always swim upstairs.
Yeah. This is fine. Yeah, anyway, we don't have a way to get upstairs, because I'm on a layer that is under the water, so I just kind of like force myself through with a bomb and like a damage boost. Yeah. This game is awesome.
It certainly is a video game.
Yeah, if you haven't seen a Link to the Past run before, or at least if you've seen a No Major Glitches run, this category allows me to do basically everything and anything that I want. I have every single glitch at my disposal except like a couple, which are barely human possible anyway, so I don't care. So yeah, I will not be following the bounds of this game as much as some people would like me to. Anyway, we're gonna clip out of bounds here again. We need to go to Death Mountain, but I don't have the power gloves. These guys are in my way. That's fine. Anyway, I'm in the Death Mountain cave now. What?
I just remember you showing me that glitch and
Explaining
explaining
how
it
it
as-
works. Yeah.
yeah.
If you jump off the bottom of a screen below the transition, it wraps you around to the top, way above where the camera says that you are, and it allows you to just kind of like go down instead of up, which allows me to hop down a ledge and get around the usual barrier of needing the power gloves to pick up a thing. But now I'm at Death Mountain and I'm saving the old man, and he's going to give me the mirror. And I'm going to thank him by unlocking a save point in his house and invading it whenever I feel like it.
If you're wondering why she didn't dash with the old man, it's because for some reason when the old man's following you, you dash at walking speed.
Yes, it's very slow. Anyway, I'm going to clip off the bottom of Death Mountain now. There's a portal here, by the way. This is the same thing. I'm like hopping down a transition that I'm not normally supposed to. It's an illegal transition, so it just puts me at the top. I'm going to keep hopping down here. What I'm doing now is I'm actually pushing myself further into the Dark World than the game thinks, than the game looks like it's showing me. So I'm going to mirror here. And if I open the map, you can see that I'm actually in the Hyrule Castle courtyard right now. But I'm actually on Death Mountain. So what it does is it like overlays the position where I am in the real world with the collision of the place that I actually am in. So I put down a mirror there. I'm going to take a death here. And what that allows me to do is, if I save and quit normally, the mirror will go away, but if I die, the mirror doesn't go away. I put down the mirror in a very specific spot because I want to do something where I put the mirror down. And you'll see in a minute. Yeah, but if anyone's played this game casually, I'm sorry. This is not how it's meant to be played. So now I have put a mirror halfway in the door of the Fat Fairy Fountain, and here I am. And now I can just, like, upgrade some stuff. I want to upgrade my bow here because silver arrows makes the game really easy, mostly. And it means that without a sword, I will actually be able to kill enemies. So that's really nice. And the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to get a green potion. And I could take a safety save here, but that's kind of slow. I'm gonna wing it. Why not? I can save it. I can save it. It's fine.
What could possibly go wrong?
It's only a frame perfect trick. Like,
Yeah.
it's only frame perfect and pixel perfect. It'll be fine.
Yeah. I have faith.
The game only runs at 60 FPS.
Yeah, it'll be fine. So I'm gonna go back into the light world here. I'm gonna go into Hyrule Castle, and please go away. I do not want to buy my car extended warranty. Thank you. Okay, and now I'm gonna go to this door, and I'm gonna do a trick. Oh, that was too far. I don't like that. No. Okay, this is sketchy. Yeah, sure, why not? Nice. I need money. There it is.
I really appreciate that using the potion can just be a flute sometimes.
Yeah, if you use a potion on the same frame that you transition the screen, the game jumps in execution, and you end up using the flute inside a dungeon, which is not normally possible, and, like, that happens. I wish I could tell you more. There's so much about this game that I don't understand. Like, a lot of the times, it's just kind of like, it ends up lining up really nicely, so I can do that. Here's an NMG trick that you guys will know about, if that Hinox gets out of the way. Dude. He's really scary. He'll one-shot me. Anyway, that's fake flippers. You guys know what that is.
Yeah. So fake flippers, basically, if you if you land in water and then do a screen transition on the next frame, it just forgets that you don't have flippers and lets you swim. Unfortunately, if Lim gets hit in that state, then she will soft lock the game.
Woo! That's the case with a lot of stuff in this game. It's just like, I did something wrong, okay, I'm gonna softlock now. And a lot of times that loses like 15 minutes, but that's fine. Oh, guys, get out of here. I love the hookshot, by the way. It's like my saving grace in this run.
Yeah, just the fact it stuns so many enemies is
Yeah.
just incredible.
It's really nice. Anyway, there's a little guy here. I don't even know what to call him. Is he like an elephant? Like a...
Orbo.
He is a blowberry, you're right. Anyway, we're gonna get the flute. Because I need to go fast.
The fake flute was so appealing, you decided to get the real thing.
Yeah. I needed my free trial, but it's over now, so... I'm gonna do a little cutscene skip here by picking up the flute while inside the mirror, so it skips the cutscene of like all the animals running away. Yeah, but now we're down here, and we want to get into Dark Kakariko Village, but we kind of don't have the Titansmiths, so I'm just gonna clip up there. There's a chance that this goes south. I don't really know how to explain what happens when it goes south, but you'll see. Hopefully this goes fine. This is also pixel perfect. A lot of tricks in this game are just pixel perfect. Cool. That's a teleport. That's too far down. There we go. Anyway, now I'm in Dark Kakariko Village. Just works. That was another set of teleports, and like I'm forcing myself into... I am out of bombs. That's not great, but I can get that later. There's plenty of bombs in Thieves Town, so I'll get that later. There's a little bit of shopping and cutscenes here, so if there's a donation or two you want to read, that'd be great.
Absolutely. We have $20 from Rippy that says, "You're beating the Demon Lord without Fi? Good luck, Lim. Money towards Link to the Past, any percent." We also have $10 from B that says, "Legend of Zelda, any percent incentive. Good luck, Lim. Hope missing D&D was worth it."
Hi B, hi Rippy. Thanks for the donations.
So it hasn't been worth skipping D&D.
So far, yeah. We'll see.
I mean, there's dungeons in this, just not so much the dragons, but
No, you have to play like Skyward Sword for that. It's like DLC.
Is Trinex a dragon?
Trinex is a...
it's like a rock golem
Thing.
thing.
Yeah.
Don't know what he is.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of Gleox.
Yeah, too much Tears of the Kingdom. This game looks a bit different though. Yeah, also the start menu in this game is awful. It takes... Oh, get out of here. What are you... It, like, comes down from the top and I have to menu through it, like, by going to certain items. And then also the bottle menu opens a sub-menu and then I have to, like, menu past that as well. It's just so bad. Anyway, I need some potions so that I can try to not die in a bit. But I'm gonna... No, I'll route the bombs in after Thieves Town. Oh, wait, I need a heal, actually. Whoops. This lady gives me a free trial of her red potion, and she just gives me a free heal. But it's a free trial that never ends, so I think she's, like, working for Winrar or something. Sponsored by Winrar. Anyway, we're going into Thieves Town now. This dungeon is, I will not underestimate it, very scary. I don't have health, I don't have a sword, I don't have a shield, I have basically nothing. And I just kind of have to... Oh, don't worry about this. I need to make it past all this. That's why I got the magic powder before. It's a safety because this game is really scary. And a lot of these enemies will do 2 or 3 health. The cicadas upstairs do 2 health, even though they're tiny little, like, green things. So I need to make sure that I don't die here, because that would be really bad. So I picked up the magic powder because if you use it on an anti-fairy, it turns into a fairy. So the fairy is just really nice for health. Get out of the way. Yeah, and again, I kind of don't have a way to get rid of these guys, so I kind of just have to use the hookshot for the entire run. Get out of here. But having the hookshot in Thieves Town is really nice because you normally don't have this in the any percent NMG loadout. So just another reason why this run is better. Whoa, that was... Okay. That was good, that was good. That's called Hell Highway, I think? I think some people call it that. That was nice.
Yeah, that was clean.
Normally you get invulnerability off of the brown blocks. These cicadas are devils. They are terrifying.
They are dangerous.
They are
move,
very scary.
They move erratically.
Yeah, at any point one of them can... Oh, go away. It's going for me. Yeah, they're really scary. They do 2 hearts each, and they go really fast. They are the run killer. There's only one here. Okay.
Alright, we're fine, we're fine.
Normally when you're dashing through here, you have your sword out, which would hit them if they're directly in front of you. And then they won't hit you. This is not the case when you don't have a sword.
It's almost like the game was intended to be played with a sword.
Almost.
Yo, he got stuck in the barrier. Let's go. That little... Oh, hang on. I didn't mean to do that. That little blobby guy, he can get stuck in the wall, and it makes it a whole lot easier. Yeah, this dungeon is not designed to be the second dungeon that you go through, and I think that's painfully obvious.
It's pretty close to like the 5th or 6th, right?
I think it is designed to be the... If you count Aghadim's Tower, the 6th. I think. This game is weird. That's fine. Anyway, we're gonna go save an innocuous girl who will definitely not turn into the boss of this dungeon.
Certainly not.
No. That would never happen. Get out of here. Yo, another heart. Let's go. I'm making sure to stun all of these enemies because this game is really scary. Oh, I forgot about that one. That's what I want. Go away. Please go away. Okay. Oh, I want those arrows. Never mind. That's cool. Alright, this boss is by far the worst in the game. This is blind, and normally if you have a sword, there is a script that you can follow where he will always do the same thing. I don't have a sword, and the only weapon that I have to damage him is the cane, which if you played this casually, a lot of you might not even know that you could damage blind with the cane. So this fight, I've practiced for many hours, and I hope it goes well. Go right? Yep. Okay, good.
Oh.
Sniped.
That was like one hit away, right?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
one hit away from death there. I can retry that without much penalty though, because I didn't use a potion. In hindsight, I could have used a potion, but didn't really want to because that wastes time.
We ball.
We ball. Yeah,
Thankfully,
that was very
enough
close.
Magic for it.
I do have enough magic for it. However, this fight gets significantly harder after you die because he starts from a different position. Thank you, Nintendo. Oh, God. Okay.
There's a heart.
There's a heart, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, but this... I hate this dungeon. If I get down to 2 health, I'm just popping the blue potion.
And you don't get to do the setup as well, which hurts.
Not for the first one. There we go. Also, if you damage him too fast, he doesn't take any damage. Fun fact. So that's really awesome. Oh,
Oh, that's rude.
that was really rude.
Oh, he's down now.
That's actually fine.
Nice.
2, 3.
Nice.
Okay, that's good because I didn't have to use my backup potion. That would significantly change my rupee routing, and I'm really glad that that actually went okay. But yeah, they talk a hell of a lot in this game. So I know it's late and we might not have that many donations, but if you see one and we're at this screen, feel free to just shout it out.
No worries. We do have a couple, actually. We have $20 again from Chili Pepper that says, another donation for the Worcester Pants Fund. But put this towards more Link to the Past content if that's not going ahead. Good luck with the run. And on that, we are 50% of the way there to that bonus game any % incentive. If you would like to see that fantastic 5-minute run of Link to the Past any % by Lim over here, we are currently $380 out of the $750 required.
Added incentive, I will actually teach all of the viewers how to run it because it is so easy that I could actually like show my controller to the camera and I would be fine. But we're going to grab another couple things here. I'm going to pick up this red boomerang for a trick later that is kind of funky and silly and it looks really funny. It saves like maybe 15 seconds, I think, if done optimally. And it loses a lot of time if you screw it up, but it's really cool. So I don't care. And there's 300 rupees here, which I just pick up every time as backup in case I need to use an extra potion here or there. It's just nice to have. Also because we require the flippers in this run, and that costs 500 rupees, which is a lot. And I only have enough money to do that glitch one time. Oh, I forgot that I died. That's fine. I can fix that. If you die in the Dark World, when you haven't killed Aghanim 1, it puts you back in the Light World because it expects you to die in a Light World dungeon. However, I was not in a Light World dungeon, and I was in a Dark World dungeon, so it placed me in what looked like the Dark World, but was actually the Light World. Yeah. Oh, okay. I can fix it. I'm gonna do the trick that you saw me do at the beginning of this run, before it started, but like actually do it correctly. It's fine. I'm sorry for the bitrate. Okay, this is not that bad for the bitrate. The bitrate is going to die in about 3 minutes, so I apologize. Yeah, but as you can see, the palette is not quite right, because I didn't really give the game enough time to transition from the light world to the dark world. From Death Mountain to the overworld, and yeah, it's fine. It'll fix itself after this dungeon. But what we're going to do here is we're going to do what's called a door juke. And again, I said the Cane of Samaria is the most broken item in the game. It really is. I'm going to force a Cane of Samaria block above the bounds of a transition, and it's going to load the data of the room above it, even though I'm in the room below, and it's going to put the big key in the wrong chest. And also, that's fine. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, so normally there's a small key in that chest. There's a big key now. Also, this junk room becomes the big key room, which is really convenient. And then I can just bomb jump over here. Nice. And grab the fire rod. And now I'm going to reload the dungeon because, as you can see, the camera's a little messed up. And I'm going to go back in because I have one more thing I need to do in this room. And there will be flashing lights in the next couple of minutes.
Let's not die.
No, it's okay if I die, but it's just... I don't really want to deal with this sound, so I'm just going to... This is fine. I don't want to deal with that sound, and it refills my health if I die there, so it's fine. It literally just places me at the door that I just went in, so, like, it does not matter. Get out of the way. Anyway, we're going to do the same thing again, like that I did before with fluting inside a dungeon. We're going to do it with this door and a blue potion this time. That's not good. I used the potion. That's fine. I can just go and buy another one. That's why I picked up the 300 rupees in case something like that happened. Oh yeah, it's going to put me in the Dark World twice. That's the fake Dark World that I was talking about. But I'm just going to fly on over to the potion seller. I require your finest potions. I will be going into battle. I should have enough money. It's fine. I think my PB has this, so it's probably fine. Also, you can see I'm slashing my sword, but there is no sword there. He's trying really hard.
If he believes it hard enough, the sword will appear.
This state is actually programmed into the game for when you upgrade your sword, and you give your sword up for exactly one screen transition. This is a bit longer than one screen transition.
A little.
Just a little, yeah. But I can just go back in here. And I need to use a little bit of magic here. That's fine. Because otherwise I actually can't use this potion. If this goes wrong, I will probably reset and do the segment again. But it should be fine. Ooh. I need to get 1 pixel away from the transition, and I have a visual key for that, but that's not right. There we go.
Nice.
Okay, so this is going to be very hard on the eyes. I apologize. The game is fine. Don't worry. This is normal intended behavior. But I'm in what we call the plaid world. This is essentially EG, except the game is reading memory from... It's reading dungeon data from completely the wrong location. So it loads garbage data into the dungeons and the collisions, and I can just kind of walk through walls, and the doors and the stairs still work for some reason. I wish I knew why. That's the Ganon's Tower door. But basically what I'm doing is, because I'm in the cave state right now, in which it doesn't check for keys, I just walk around and open up every big key door in the game. And it saves a lot of time. But yeah, I don't know why the staircases still work. It's... this... yeah. Sorry about the bitrate, by the way. So I'm just going to wander around in here for a bit. Opening up some doors. There's going to be some, like... thing, like those jingles, as if I did anything at all. Also, that's Helmasaur. He's chilling. This is the Palace of Darkness door. Gonna dash up here. The screen's gonna scroll wildly. And then, yeah, like, this tile set is completely screwed up, and, like, it's reading collision from the wrong area and stuff like that. But now I'm in Misery Mire again. This is the bridge room in Misery Mire. And then we go up here. This is the big room before the big key door, in Misery Mire. And it doesn't look like it. It looks like there's lava, but this is the fish room. You can see it's shaped like a fish. Like, there's bones in the middle as well. And here's the big key door. There it is. Had to find it, but it's all good. Anyway, now we're back in Skullwoods, and as if nothing ever happened. Don't worry about it. But yeah, now all the big key doors that I need to open in the entire game are now open, so that works out really nicely. Oops. That's intentional to manipulate RNG. I think. And again, if you've played this game casually, this boss is also a family-friendly word.
For such a good game, it has some interesting bosses, actually.
Yeah.
Between Blind, this, oh my god.
That one.
Getting them. Yeah, exactly. Moldorm, that's it.
Oh my god.
I feel like this boss would be fine if it was programmed well.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not. It's a bug, and it has bugs. Anyway, I'm gonna force myself in between the ledge and go out of bounds again. This saves a lot of time, because I can just walk to the boss now. Also, the palette's gonna be messed up, which means I get like a shiny Mothula, which is kind of funny.
Not to mention, if you were doing this dungeon the intended way, you need a sword to get through.
Yes, this is the reason why I'm doing it like that. I actually completely forgot about that. It is technically faster to do it like this, but like also, yes, I do need a sword. Thank you.
There's like a vine that hides a door. You need the sword to slash it. Or you.
You actually don't enter this. You cannot beat Mothula with just the amount of magic that I have, so I have to drink a potion. So that is the intended use for that potion.
So you need Mothula to hit the spikes, but if it hits the moving spikes, then it just takes no damage.
No, actually, if he hits any spike at all, it takes no damage. Because a boss in a room full of spikes, the funny thing is that when you shoot something into it, the damage of the spikes overwrites the damage that you did, and it's programmed to take 0 damage from the spikes, so it overwrites the damage that you did with 0.
Oh
so,
my god.
Yeah, this is really one of the Bean.
It's like 1990 Team Cherry.
Yeah, I bet they took a lot of inspiration from this game.
I think it was Zelda 2. They said they took a lot of inspiration from.
Well, there you go. That game is just as broken.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that has like the screen wrapping stuff as well.
Yeah, Mikami later in the week is running Zelda 1, not Zelda 2, but...
Yeah, I know Zelda 2 took a lot of influence from Hollow Knight, so...
Yeah, yeah.
Zelda
Well, I mean, it is a Hollow-like game, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what am I doing now? I need to go buy potions again. I forgot. I should be in the light world now. Yeah, also the Master Sword is up here. I can't get it, because I don't have the right items, and also the name of the category, but... we're gonna go get some potions, and I'm gonna save and quit, because if the game crashes, I don't want to lose my progress. I need 2 green potions now. And then I'm just gonna... see you later. I don't remember what this file is called. Kenshin. The guy who sold this card to me was actually super nice, and he spoke like no English, but he still offered me to like try it out to test if it was a 1.0 cartridge. Oh yeah, I'm running on Japanese 1.0. That's probably... Oh wait, I'm not supposed to go that way.
The Japanese 1.0 release of this game just has a lot of extra
like this
sort
one.
of patched out in subsequent releases, like in the Japanese 1.1 and the international releases.
Yeah, so this is spin speed, or there's no spin, so it's called hook speed.
Speed.
Yeah.
Basically, if you use the hook shot and start a dash on the same frame, you
Yes.
just can dash in any direction wherever you want.
I'm trying to do a bomb clip here. There we go.
Nice.
Alright, so now I'm in the Palace of Darkness. Again, with like everything is laid out on the same map, sort of like a patchwork quilt, if you think of it like that. And it just so happens that that cave is right above the Palace of Darkness lower half, so I can just clip right in. Again, I have 255 keys, I can just walk right through. This game is really awesome. But I'm gonna go get the hammer now, and as you can see, none of the sprites have spawned. That is normal behavior because I am currently in the cave state, not the dungeon state, and also the dungeon ID is wrong. So it thinks I'm in the Spectacle Rock Cave, I think is the name. I'm not. I'm in the Palace of Darkness, as you can see. I'm gonna go get the hammer here. This is what we call hammer yump. This is what you do in NMG categories. It's a pixel perfect bomb jump. There we go. A little bit harder than it looks, but I made it look really easy, so.
You're just too good.
Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the hammer pickup text in Japanese is an MC Hammer reference, but I'm not like 100% sure on that. Because it says MC something. I don't pay attention. But I need some more bombs. And then we're gonna go reload the dungeon, because now I have the hammer and I don't need to worry about like any of the other stuff. I need to actually go beat the dungeon now, but I can't do that when none of the sprites are here. This like bridge normally like drops all the things, and they're just not there because the sprite that is responsible for that doesn't spawn.
Yeah, it's much easier to do hammer up when you don't have the time pressure of the bridge collapsing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know how to hover. I respect the quality of my wrists.
I was gonna say, it's not so much that I don't know how to do it, it's that when I did it, I lost skin on like the knuckles of my fingers.
Also,
Don't
fun
need
fact,
knuckles.
because this door is not opened, I have to hold down to re-enter the dungeon, not up. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna do another YBA. I didn't say the name of the glitch that I did before. The thing where I use a potion on the same frame as I transition, it's called a YBA. It stands for Yuzuhara's Bottle Adventure, named after Yuzuhara.
Check
And
it out.
it just means that when I use a potion on the same frame as going through a transition, it jumps execution, does a whole bunch of stuff. But a green potion in particular, it will it will scroll the screen further than is intended, and it will skip over a couple of screens and push me further in the dungeon than where I should be. This one is not to skip an intended sword use, this one's just faster. I didn't need that hard, but I want some arrows because the next one I do after this is very scary. Ooh, okay. Okay. So I use bombs there to clip up to the highest pixel that I can. I used the potion. Never mind. Alright, we're gonna do this dungeon the intended way. Losing a little bit of time, but it's alright. YBAs are a pixel perfect, frame perfect trick. Even if you have a lineup, I am pressing Y and up on the same frame with the same hand. Sometimes it goes wrong, it happens. There's only a couple required YBAs in the game, such as the Aghanim 1, because there is also a required sword use. But that YBA just saves time. Which is why I picked up that key earlier as well, just in case this went wrong, which it did, so I'm glad I did. The only downside is that the other thing about the YBA is that it actually does the effects of a blue potion, aka heals me. I don't have the heal anymore, which kinda sucks, but
Just don't die to Helmasaur.
yeah, the boss that does 2 damage per contact to me.
Yeah. You have 3 health, that's
Yeah, you can take a hit.
1 hit.
Yay.
It's not like you have to get up in his face with hammer or anything.
Yeah.
He's not... Look, to be fair, he's not that scary, but, like...
Maybe save that for after you do it.
Also, I believe that these turtles cannot drop health, which is just really awesome. Anyway, here's Helmasaur.
Hi, Helmasaur.
This is much easier when you have a sword, by the way.
The hammer hitbox is smaller than you expect sometimes.
Please don't walk down.
Please don't fire.
It's fine. Yeah, walk down. Oh, I can... Oh. Again, that's mostly fine. I can just redo it.
See, I would have said Helm Sword's really difficult, you know, with hammer. It's
Oh, you know what? I might actually be able to show off the funny thing.
The funny thing.
Yeah. It's a faster way to get to Helm Sword. But I'm gonna lose a bit of health doing this. I'll give it a try. Oops.
I'm sure that's exactly what you were going for.
I lost the statue track state. It's fine. Alright.
This is a normal thing to be happening.
Yeah. I have a little bit less health, but it's a much faster way to get back to Helmasaur. This is pixel perfect again. It's pixel window, but anyway, I have not a lot of health.
Hi, Helmasaur.
Oh, he didn't get hit by the bomb. That's not good. Please don't do that.
I'll walk down instead.
This time you get to fight the shiny.
Dude.
Helmasaur.
It's being mean. Ugh. Oh, he's being nice now.
This is a reminder of why I not like the hammer hitbox.
Yeah. So when you have the sword, you can hold out the sword so that you tink away from his head. So that you never take damage, but I can't do that when I don't have a sword. Anyway, I'm not doing that again, because you don't go in with much health. It's just a much faster way to do it, and if I got it, it would save time, but whatever. I have about 10 minutes of leeway on this run. I should be fine.
While we run back, is that time for good donations?
Yeah, go for it.
Alrighty, we have $15 from Neo, who says, "Wow, we beat 2018's total in under 12 hours. Put this towards Softman Cricket." We have a blast from the past back to Thief Town from $20 from Nikasar saying, "Innocuous girl? No, boss fight. Put this towards the any percent Link to the Past run."
I want that heart. Yeah, I'm not going to go for the YBA again, because it will use up one of my potions, and again, it will screw up my rupee routing. But I don't have to sit through this long cutscene again, so like, silver lining is, I have more health going in, and I just have to sit through a little bit more of gameplay. Unfortunately, I have to play the game.
That's not why I came here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're here to learn about the lore of Link to the Past. There's so much lore in this game. Rippy.
I mean, some of the text is even in English, so you're doing better than
true.
a lot of the other games.
I saw the word
Especially
staff.
like a lot of the older games.
Ugh. Yeah, these guys can't drop health, I'm pretty sure. Rippy in my chat at one point enlightened me by saying that one of the texts on my screen was Torai Forsu. That was very helpful.
I've heard rumors of the Triforce in this game.
Dude. This game sucks. Why am I running this?
You brought this upon yourself.
I really did.
Join me and make it a 2-player Barney's hide and seek adventure, no controller.
I want to play Putt Putt Goes to the Zoo or Spy Fox.
I appreciate that you've ended up going in here with 4 hearts, which is effectively the
Still
same.
2 hits, yeah.
It's the same as the 3 hearts you had before.
That's fine.
But she has experience and knowledge.
Yeah, exactly. Why did that take so long to explode? It's fine. He's nearly dead.
So are you.
No, it's fine. He dies in 1 arrow. Okay, it's fine.
As long as you don't mind the spikes.
No, the spikes are actually deactivated. It's fine. Check it out. They're deactivated. They don't do anything. Anyway, I died twice there, and now I'm gonna die intentionally. So that's...
I mean, the other two were intentional, right?
Yeah?
Yeah. It was a RNG minute for
Ah,
the sword.
yeah. That fight was way better. He only shot fireballs like 4 times.
Yeah.
I only waste like so much time when I don't have a sword and I can't block it.
It'd be so fun to, really optimize that fight.
Optimizing that fight by having a sword.
No. Just roll the dice. Keep gambling.
Yeah. Do you wanna mash?
Sure. This one?
Yeah. This is awesome.
You can actually like all of them.
Yeah, you can actually.
While we go through dialogue, got time for more donations?
If it's quick, yes.
All right. We have $20 from Chili Pepper that says, Link, violate space and time, Moblin. Yo, I swear I locked that door. More Link to the Past. Past, please.
This glitch can also crash the game, so I'm gonna not save. I will do this first, and then I will let you explain it, because it is very complicated. If you understand what's going on, I will pay you like $50. That's... that's fine. I need to get hit one more time. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So I died at the same time as I transitioned the screen downwards. And what that does is it puts me in a really weird state. Alright, go for it. Read the wiki.
So, this is called Death Hole, and when Link falls into a room and dies at the same time, as we saw, the game will behave like Link has transitioned. The game will believe Link has transitioned, even though he's not physically moved to the room below. This makes the glitch a class of transition corruption. And then there's a link there that you could click if you had my laptop. Data from the room below will be loaded into Link's current room, changing chest contents, pit destinations, key doors, transition destinations, etc. And then how it works is the fairy revive that plays out is the result of a submode conflict, which is often a component of transition corruption glitches. And the game mode address is a thing, and it's set to 0700 in normal indoors gameplay, and when Link falls into a pit, it changes to 0707. Meanwhile, when Link dies, it's set to 1201, with the value at the next address incrementing through various phases in the death animation. And if the player dies and falls at the same time, though, the death will start at 1200, and incrementing will take the player through 120B, which is the fairy revive submode. And so that's how it works, and that is also exclusive to the Japanese 1.0 version that we are running on.
That was awesome.
Reading.
I used to read sometimes.
Yeah, so that glitch... Whoops.
Things are happening.
Basically, what I need to do... where am I? I need to go to Misery Maya, and there's not really a good way to get there in a glitched sense. So I need to do a whole bunch of really weird things. Also, check this out. All the sprites are going to respawn for some reason. And what I need to do is I need to not only walk from Palace of Darkness to Misery Maya, but I also need to do a bunch of really weird like movement in order to make sure that the dungeon ID value updates as well, which is why I'm doing like very specific room, like going in and out of EG. And that Death Hole glitch is mostly useful for Palace of Darkness because Palace of Darkness doesn't really have a way to do what we call strong EG. Yeah. I'm gonna just stop there. You guys get it. You guys are smart.
It's a very well-made game.
Anyway, now I'm in Misery Mire again. I'm just gonna go down here. And now I'm back in bounds because I entered a staircase which ended my EG state. And I did not re-arm it because I do not want to go back out of bounds. Ow. Okay.
Some Mario blocks are interesting.
Never mind. Okay. That happens sometime. Ugh. That was scary.
You've got 4 health. It's fine.
Yeah, there's a ferry later, so it's fine. It's actually, like, totally fine. It's not like if I die, I lose, like, 5 minutes of progress. Look, there's 2 anti-fairies right there. And there's like 2 more in the next 2 rooms. It's fine. Yeah, so this lower section, the basement of Maya, is pretty much done the exact same way as NMG, except for, you know, the 3 lines of text on the screen, which are the save and continue, save and quit, and don't save and continue, I think. They're going to be on screen for a while. Doesn't really interrupt anything. There is a variant of this glitch where instead of the regular dungeon music playing, the boss theme, which is the da 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 da, it just continuously plays for the next like 7 minutes. And that's much worse.
Yeah, imagine listening to this for 7 minutes.
Yeah, it's... I've had that in PBs before. It's very funny.
It's a fairly short...
It is the same 3 notes repeated forever. It goes up, it modulates up. Also, this is Vitreous? Uvitreous? I don't know. He goes down pretty quick, so it's not a big deal. But also, check it out here. When the like, you saved the sage cutscene comes up, the text for save and quit is actually offset from the normal text a little bit, so you get 2 overlaying text boxes. Hang on, you'll see it in a minute. Here we go.
Is this more mash?
Yeah, you wanna mash?
Sure. My hands haven't done anything for like
Next,
45
next.
minutes.
You wanna read some donations?
Terrible at bashing.
So we have 2 pretty special donations. $20 from Definitely Not Noobs that reads, "Ooh woo, these are very fast gaming. 5k in one day, that makes me say no way. Put this towards Zelda any percent, ooh woo." And then we have $50 from Noobs, who reads, "Donated the money that I won fair and square by explaining the trick. Put this money towards Softman's cricket."
Let's go. I'm so excited for that. Also, yeah, this text just stays on screen for a bit. Again, it's the Turai Forsu. Thanks, Rippy. But this is Desert Palace, and unfortunately I have labbed many an hour to try and figure out whether there's a glitched way to do this. There kind of isn't. So this is like the one and only dungeon in the game that I kind of have to complete normally. The only interesting thing is that I do it from the back entrance. So I skip a little bit of stuff, and it means I can mirror out. But it doesn't really change much. Also, this text is really funny. It just stays here for a bit.
It just lives there now.
Yeah, and it also changes depending on what I do. So, like, I'm gonna pick up the big key here, and it's gonna change.
My rando brain is just wondering why you're not opening
Yeah,
the
I thought there was a check there.
Yeah, anyway, it's gonna change here. Ow. I can open this. I think it's a compass. Yeah. See, now the text changes again.
That says compass.
Compassu. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go get the power gloves. The power gloves are required for this speedrun. I can't really remember why though. I think Ice Palace. Yeah. It's because of Ice Palace. You need to pick up a block to
enter
Palace.
Old Stair, right?
Anyway, say goodbye to the text. It's going away now.
Goodbye to the text, it's going away now.
Look, if you didn't, I would have.
Yeah, someone had to.
Oh, I forgot I didn't have the hook shot out. Just yelled at me very angrily.
Well, it is tradition to spam an item you can't use in Desert Palace.
That's true.
We don't have the book here, so...
Yo, nice key dash. Yeah, having the hook shot here is also really nice because it basically one-shots almost every enemy. So I can just, if I
you hit
do it the right way. Yeah, and I can just like, this actually is faster than doing it. Ow. Give me the key dash. Oh my god. Okay, never mind.
No key dash.
No key dash for me.
Len Maulers is one of the more annoying bosses in the game.
Not in this run.
But yeah, with
the loadout that we have right now, Silver Arrow is one-shot ammo. so that's awesome. I can also two-shot him with the fire rod, but that's more magic intensive and it doesn't really matter. I'm actually going to grab a couple extra arrows here.
Just how many times are you planning on missing?
A lot.
At least 3.
Oops. Oh,
Well, there's 3.
yeah, that's fine.
I was right.
Oh,
4, 5.
okay. There we go.
There we go. 6 times the charm.
Yeah, so that's Lando. There was something I was gonna do. Oh yeah, no, I have enough bombs here. I was in my practice. I ran out of bombs, and I was like, uh-oh, I need more bombs. But luckily, this is a pendant, so it doesn't take as much text, so we're good. Anyway, we are off to get the ice rod. And then we are off to save and quit, because I want to save my progress and not have to reset. Also, these crabs are scary.
Yeah, they do a surprisingly high amount.
Yeah, even in rando, they're terrifying.
Hearts. They do 2 hearts. Is that gonna hit? Nice.
Really?
Yeah, I need to conserve my bombs. Because coming up in the last dungeon in the run uses a lot of bombs. Bean. Anyway, we're gonna do a quick trip into Terra. Very quick, by the way. So I'm just gonna.
Was it time for Hera?
All right, now I'm there. It is time for Hera Pop.
Yeah.
You're right. You can half clip into this pot here, which you're not supposed to be able to. And what that allows me to do is allows me to warp up to the very top of the Tower of Hera, even though I'm doing it from the bottom.
Yeah, the reason that transition exists there is you're supposed to be able to fall down through a hole from above
Right there.
and land in there and fall down in the fairy room.
And now it is time for Troll Dawn.
Just hold your sword out and you can't fall off.
Uh-huh. Oh, he
Really just
half loaded,
beeline.
yeah. He half loaded there, so he just freezes. Can you get out?
There we go.
Shut up.
I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing because it's classic Moltorm.
Yeah. This is just like when I try and fight Moldorm with a sword, to be fair.
With the hammer, he goes down in 3 hits as opposed to 6, which is really nice. Except for the fact that normally if you have a sword, you can always guarantee that you will not fall. I don't like it here. You can guarantee that you won't fall down. What is he doing?
He just loves that real narrow bit.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
He's literally just like bouncing back and forth like the DVD screen set.
No, that's
No, that one's later.
That's a
Yeah.
later boss.
Yeah. Anyway, here's the last pendant. Now I can go get the Master Sword.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is though. I got lost. Alright, anyway, we're gonna clip out of bounds again. I want to go to Turtle Rock now, which is the final dungeon. Final dungeon in NMG, I should clarify. Not final dungeon for this run. We're not done yet.
It is intended to be the final dungeon of the game.
Yeah. Also, this clip is like actually surprisingly precise, and I screwed it up way more than I would have liked to, so hopefully this goes... well... please. This is a different type of clip. It's called dash buffer clipping. And essentially, the game doesn't necessarily check for collision when I'm dashing all the time, or at least initializing the dash. So I can move into the wall 1 pixel at a time. Anyway, I'm going to use a mirror on the same frame as transition here, and it's going to do a similar thing to a YBA, except it's going to take me to like a glitched state. Just going to screen wrap here. Whee! And now I'm in Turtle Rock.
Yeah, sounds... It's just like a casual playthrough.
Yeah. You didn't do this in your casual playthrough?
No, I did, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. No, that makes sense. He's meant to-
Sorry, I did some grinding offline and...
I need that key. Shut up.
Sorry.
Anyway, there's a cool strat here, but I am going to take it slow and pick up a backup fairy here, just in case, because Trinex is scary. And even if I don't die on Trinex, if I die somewhere else, then it will be mighty helpful. Back up. Using the magic powder, it is very easy to accidentally walk into the fairy and consume it on the spot. It's not helpful. There we go. I'm going to reload the room one more time so that the cycles are correct. And then I'm going to do a really cool thing with an item dash. With the Cadence of Mario and an item dash, if I'm good. It is, again, a frame-perfect trick. Nice.
Fancy.
That's really cool. Anyway, this is Trinex. This is... You guys can debate whether it's a dragon or not. I don't really know. Maybe it's a wyvern?
This doesn't look like Trinex to me.
It doesn't look like a...
No, this is a corridor. This is Trinex.
See, I don't think that's a dragon.
No, that was...
I think it's a turtle, because it's a turtle.
I was thinking of a different enemy.
I cannot open my menu while the explosions are on the screen to save memory in the game. So I just kind of have to wait. Oh, don't go up there. He's gonna hit me. Oh, that's fine. That was the final bit of magic I had. So I'm glad I didn't die there. I didn't run out of magic there because I would have had to reset.
Yeah, even like NMG, it's pretty easy to run out of magic on Trinex.
So Trinex, normally like a segment of his body flashes, and that's the only spot that's vulnerable, but before that starts flashing, you can just kind of hit anywhere.
Specifically the head.
Oh, the head.
I don't know why, but it works and it saves a bit of time because for the first like start of his pattern, he will always go bottom and then around, and then it goes random. Well, not random, but he circles around you in a specific pattern.
Less predictable, at least.
Yeah. But yeah, this is kind of like the breezy part of the run. I have a lot of health, I have a lot of magic. I don't have more magic than normal, but... I will probably opt to pick up some bombs here. You're having fun, right? This is an interactive speed. This is co-op.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
3 players, 1 controller.
Really, I'm kind of like speedrunning Zelda.
You are. You're learning so much.
You're helping.
Yeah. Also, this is Zelda. We beat the game, by the way. This is,
Zelda's the green one.
Oh, sorry. No, that's Luigi. Zelda's the sage of something. I don't know. Tears of the Kingdom reference? Who knows?
Let's not spoil Tears of the Kingdom for anyone.
I haven't even beaten it. I have no
haven't
idea
even
what I'm
played it.
talking about.
Jamie took my Switch.
Anyway, we're going to... Oh, we're going to Zora's Domain now.
Oh wait, that is actually what it's called.
Yeah, now we're in Zora's Domain.
Yeah, this looks about right.
The water's a bit muddy. The reason why that is... Stop it.
She just like me.
The reason why that happens is because the game doesn't have enough time to change the palette of the game, so it pulls it's trying to pull the light blue from the dirt of the mountain. So it's a bit messed up. But luckily my rupee routing has paid off and I have enough money to pay off the Zora debt.
And then some.
True, I have enough to buy a blue potion later, which will very much help to make it a lot safer. But anyway, this is another save and quit, just it's safety and also slightly faster because the bird can't come in Zora's Domain. So I don't have a way out other than save and quitting or walking all the way back. But anyway, now that we've saved Zelda, we're off to Ganon's Tower. Because I definitely have completed all of the dungeons, and I'm ready to beat the... I need a heal. Hang on. I need to give Grandpa a kiss before I go. He lectures me a little bit, but...
Such a realistic game for the time it came out.
Anyway, I am going to clip off the bottom of Death Mountain again. I'm going to go into Hera to reset the camera, and then I'm going to go into the Dark World, go to the very bottom, clip down off the bottom, end up in the doorway of Ganon's Tower, and then I'm in Ganon's Tower. And it'll look a little bit silly, but It is faster than collecting all 7 crystals.
Even though you later have to collect
Also,
all 7 crystals.
Yeah.
But it's faster to do this now. We're into the area. Might
Yeah, yeah.
stop by.
Ooh. Let me just redo that. That's not
That was a
intended.
warm-up.
That was a practice.
Yeah.
Doesn't count. Doesn't count towards the timer.
Grandpa's gonna lecture me for screwing up the trick. I genuinely don't know why that happens, and I don't know how to stop it, so... I think it's something to do with me holding an incorrect diagonal, but I'm not 100% sure. No, I'm gonna do the same thing again, until it works, which may take, hopefully not that long. But we're gonna go into Ganon's Tower, and we're gonna do some funny stuff. We're not gonna beat the game or anything. We're not even gonna do Ganon's Tower, we're just gonna go in, and we're gonna do something funny. So that there's called a quick hop. If I press A while jumping off a ledge and I have the boots, it just instantly clips me off the bottom. There we go. And now we're in Ganon's Tower. I'm sad that I'm not using the MSU1 pack and it has like actually good music in this dungeon. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mirror while on a conveyor belt, and you saw it briefly in the Palace of Darkness in that mirroring while doing stuff messes up Link's stuff. And I'm storing the conveyor momentum right now, and that allows me to just put down a Mario block and load the room below, which just so happens to be the top of Ganon's Tower, and now I'm in Aghanim 2. The camera's a little messed up. This is unironically very hard, because the only thing that I have to reflect the balls back at him is the bug net and the hammer. Yo, double. Let's go.
At least the bugnet swings vaguely like a sword.
This is scary. Okay. This is awful. What is this pattern? Dude.
Aghanim is one rude dude.
That was just a skill issue. Oh, I nearly got a double. He takes 6 hits. No!
Oh.
This one's not gonna be good because that one, yeah, it's desynced. This one's good though. Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway. He's dead over there as well. Oh, he was alive for a second. Also, how does the bird get in the Dark World?
I've always wanted.
Tenacity.
It just had to believe.
Yeah. It got its own flute. Oh, sorry, its own mirror.
But the mirror takes you to the light.
No, you know what I mean.
So, now that we have beaten Aghanim 2, we're gonna go beat Aghanim 1.
I always think that hole on the top of the pyramid looks like a giant rooster, or like a giant chicken, and you can see like the little legs on the bottom, and
What?
when it comes up again.
It will come up again.
Yeah.
I can. So I'm gonna clip into some stairs here.
The intended way to get into Aghanim 1 is by hitting the beams in front of the door with the Master Sword, which we don't have.
3, 4. Need to clip in 8 times.
Oh.
Alright.
When I last saw you doing this, I thought you were just bad.
2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Oh my god. Alright. Give me a minute. I have an alternative to this, and it's just saving and quitting, but this is slightly faster. And also, saving and quitting is more dodgy because I have to not get hit, which is sometimes very hard. reset that. There we go. There we go.
Nice.
That is, again, pixel perfect. Every time I'm lining Link up, it is pixel perfect. And moving into upright is a frame perfect input, except I'm buffering it, so it's not frame perfect. But here's another required... He hit me twice!
Here's a required fall.
He hit me twice. Get out of here. It doesn't matter. I get a heal here for free, as long as I don't screw up the YBA. Yeah, this is a required YBA because you need to slash your sword. And I don't have a sword. There's a curtain here that you need to slash.
And everyone knows you need a blade to slash a curtain.
Yeah,
It's like, you could just do this.
there we go.
But I mean, Link also can't just take a currency out of pots, so we're not exactly working with the mind of the generation.
So this is Aghanim 1, who is the most, probably the most RNG heavy boss in the game. He has a pattern of which starts with, you have to reflect the like magic orbs he throws at you back at him. He'll always do 1 guaranteed hit, 3 that can either be a hit or a blue ball like that, and then the 4th one will always be a lightning, which I cannot reflect back at him.
The 5th one.
The 5th one, yeah. And then it repeats the cycle. So we say like how good a run is based on how many blue balls you got. And it's actually like in the speedrun.com, like as a side thing, it'll appear on the leaderboard. So 2 balls is average. Please don't clip that.
Well, you know now that you've said it, someone's going to.
2 is average, so that was good. I think the record
it's
is...
a chicken. It's the head, the legs.
Oh,
the
no,
tail.
I do see it.
Oh
yeah,
no,
yeah,
you've been sent to the dark world. Whatever will you do?
Warp out.
Bye.
Bye.
Thomas had seen enough.
The sunset is nice, though.
Yeah.
Also, this game is called A Link to the Past, and it's one of the few Zelda games where Link does indeed not go to the past. They talk a lot in this game. I'm gonna go get some bombs and then save and quit.
You talk a lot. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some bombs.
That's a normal, definitely not unhinged thing to say. I did not mean to do that.
You can't flute in the dark.
I need the
It's
mirror.
not allowed.
It's not allowed except for after Aghanim 2.
Yeah, which I guess it is after Aghanim too. Have to respect it.
Huh?
Good job.
Thanks. Now that I'm out and about, I might as well go and get the blue potion that I've been wanting for a while. It's a birthday present. She's just telling me that I can buy what I want by pressing A. I didn't actually know that, so it's really good that she told me.
No one previously informed you.
No. I just had to, I'm just pressing buttons.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing. There's my blue potion, and now I'm gonna save and quit. And now I'm out of money. Link is flat broke.
Fine, you don't need that
I'm
anyway.
Oh, you're here to...
hard reset the console real quick, for various reasons. I'll explain why in a sec, but it actually does help with a thing called Ancilla. And Ancilla is probably the most complicated glitch in the game. And it allows you to do all kinds of weird stuff that looks like magic. But essentially, Ancilla refers to any particle that is created by the player, such as those stars from the hammer, or dash particles like the puff particles. And what you can do is you can force the game to load Ancilla into incorrect slots. I'm not going to go super into depth, but basically know that I can load Ancilla into the wrong slots, and one of those slots can be the hook shot, and what that allows me to do is it allows me to go wildly out of bounds with the hook shot. Get out of here. Anyway, so I'm going to give this 1 try, 1 or 2 tries. I think it will only work on the first try anyway. If it doesn't work, it's fine. I don't think that worked. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Basically what I was gonna do there is I was gonna rewrite the ancilla of the hookshot to force me through the wall, and it looks really silly. But instead we have to like actually open Swamp the correct way.
The correct way.
Block
Same.
deletion.
Yeah, that's a glitch called block deletion. For some reason, spamming the mirror while pushing a block inside a non-dungeon. Please don't do it in a dungeon. It'd be bad. It just deletes the block. I wish I knew why. And also shoutouts to the Brickfish. Alright, so here's Swamp Palace. This is the reason why we needed the flippers. So theoretically, that ancilla glitch would allow us to skip getting the flippers if it weren't for exactly one room at the very end of Swamp Palace that is required the flippers. So I don't really have a choice. There would theoretically be a way to go out of bounds or like route ancilla to...
I'm concerned for your safety.
I'll be fine.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about those fireball turrets.
You know what? I'm just gonna... I realized that I have to do a bomb clip here. I was like, I wonder what would happen if I do that on 0 health. This is a brand new bomb clip called Specky Clip, if I get it correctly. That was good. That was indeed not good. I've been informed.
Can't believe you lied to us like that.
That's good. There we go.
That was good.
Just go right through the rail. That works because rails in this game are also poorly programmed. Don't ask why. I think the reasoning behind that is because rails take up half a block instead of a full block, and because of that, collision acts really weirdly. Here's another glitch that we do in Rando all the time. It's called Diver Down. May taught me how to do this, actually.
And then promptly forgot.
Anyway, I'm gonna put the Canis Maria down here and just kind of like do the same thing that I did in Skullwoods and just, oh, there I am. There's some parts here I want. Coming up, we have what I like to call the JRPG fight, because I will be menuing more than a JRPG speed.
I thought this was the DVD screensaver fight.
Oh, it is. But you don't see much of the DVD screensaver because,
What if you play well?
no, Silver Arrows kill him in one shot.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So you don't even get to see him. Unless I screw up, which is very likely.
I have faith.
Okay, good. I want to have more than 5 bombs for the next dungeon, so 8 is a really good number. I want that.
Is more than
Also,
5.
yeah, also because we opened doors earlier, like at the very beginning of the run, I can just skip over here and get a much faster key than the key in the back right-hand corner. Anyway, here's the JRPG fight, and you'll see what I mean. So this is Argus. This is not for swag, by the way. This is like what I actually have to do. I do not have a choice. You normally hookshot these and you kill them with a sword. I only have the hammer. You can see why I hate the LTTP menu now.
It's so slow.
It's like one of the best changes that Rando adds.
Yeah. Quick swap.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It seems weird that the game didn't let you quick swap items initially when LNR
Exists and do
Absolutely
nothing.
nothing.
I think technically they can be used for text mashing and nothing else.
I don't even think they can in 1.0 at least. Anyway. Can you get over here?
How many categories do you think would be faster if they released like a new version that didn't have any of the 1.0 specific glitches, but you could use that for quick swapping?
I'd probably still be slower than World Record.
I think NMG may be faster.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
I think it would save
yeah,
like.
that does.
NMG.
Also, nice shot.
Shut
Nice
up.
shot.
So here's the DVD screensaver.
Nice shot.
He's hard to hit.
Nice shot. Nice shot. There you go.
We shouldn't be clapping for this.
Especially when he only takes 1 arrow. Anyway, that's the second last dungeon. got one more dungeon to go, which is Ice Palace, and this is probably the scariest glitch in the game, so I will actually save and quit here because it loses like maybe 45 seconds. If I move up too high, I will hard lock the game, and I will have to turn off the console and turn it back on. There's nothing I can do. But honestly, I'm very happy with the way that this has gone so far because I have not crashed the game even once. So that's great.
Yeah.
You can crash the game very easily. We still find crashes randomly. I was racing Sten in a rando one day, and I picked up an item at the same time as I died. That hard locks the game.
Also a big fan of the chicken house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I love how Link, like, he holds up his sword, and normally there's, like, a shing, but, like, it doesn't happen because he doesn't have a sword. It's just empty.
Same.
Oh, I forgot about this. Uh-oh. Okay, that's fine. Even though I want to be in the Dark World, I have to mirror and then... Actually, wait. No, I don't actually have to mirror. I'll just... No, it's fine. Whatever. I don't need to mirror. I can just... It's probably faster if I mirror, but, like, this is cooler.
Time for a donation.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have $20 from Atoms that just simply reads, damn. And as a reminder, we don't have much longer left now to hit that Link to the Past any % bonus game incentive. We have $270 left of that incentive to meet. And how much? Let me stop this. How much time would you say we have left in the game?
You got about 8 minutes.
8 minutes to get $270 collectively towards that incentive. Let's see if we can try to get that.
It's doable.
It's doable. Anyway, I'm gonna... So this is another screen... Wow, that's really letting it rip. This is another screen wrap. I'm gonna hop up here, which is out of bounds. And then I'm going to mirror on the same frame that I transitioned the screen, and it's going to do some funky stuff. And then I'm going to do it on a screen wrap, and it's going to put me in Ice Palace, because I don't have the Titan Smiths, which you normally need to get into Ice Palace. But it would take way too much time to get, because I need to go back into Thieves Town. It's just hard. I'm trying to get on the right pixel. I think that's... Yeah, there we go. Alright. That looks good. Alright, we're in Ice Palace.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna do another bomb clip. So, I haven't actually verified whether this route is faster or not, but I just do it because it looks cool. Which I think should be the philosophy with most speedruns, to be honest. This is a little sketchy. I don't have a lot of health. Guys, can you get out of my way? This diagonal-shaped room is not doing me any favors.
Just clip out.
I'm trying. Yeah, sure, why not? Yep, cool. I need to throw it into there so that it hits that switch, which is very precise. A lot more than it probably should be. There's a lot of penguins here. Fun fact, they don't die in one hit to any sword, but they die in one hit to the hookshot for some reason. So what is this guy doing?
It's vibing.
Thanks, guys. This is why you're on my couch.
Informative commentary.
You invited us for a reason.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I have to re-hit the switch. It's fine. I'm a gamer. I dabble in gaming. Anyway, this is a glitch we call Icebreaker.
Love Icebreaker.
There we go. Just gonna go through the wall. I'm gonna grab this big key because Cold Stare is so scary that I actually do like 4 different safeties to get to him. Including getting the blue mail, which doesn't lose too much time because it's literally in this dungeon. But Cold Stare does 4 damage per contact, and also the only thing that I have to damage him is the Fire Rod and the Hammer. The Fire Rod of which I entirely have to use my magic meter to even fight the boss to start with. So...
Should have brought bombos.
Yeah, I really should have. But you know what I need to get bombos? I need the sword.
Excellent point.
Anyway, here's blue mail. And now Link is dripped out. Look at this cool hat. I actually really love this palette. Like, it's really cool. And it's thematic because he's in the blue dungeon.
I'm sorry, this isn't Breath of the Wild Zelda.
Oh, my bad. Anyway, I need a little... Okay, no, I have enough magic. I need to entirely expend my magic meter in order to open the fight. Which is stupid, because imagine if you entered this fight casually and you didn't have full magic. What would you do?
Use bombos.
What if you didn't have bombos?
I would be a better casual player.
I'm gonna use my blue potion immediately. And the reason for this is because even though it loses time to go and get the blue potion, it actually saves a lot of time on Volstead to just kill him with the ice rod, with the fire rod, because he just, wow, that was really quick.
Nice, you didn't even have to use that.
Yeah, he just goes down. So that's that. Alright, and that's the last dungeon.
Okay.
So now I have reached the all dungeons. I don't know about the swordless part though. I need to check. Let me like mash the B button real quick and I'll see whether I have a sword or not. I'm not sure though. I don't remember who this sage is called though. They all use the same sprite though, it doesn't matter. They all use the same sprite with slightly changed palettes and it's like, how am I supposed to tell you apart?
It's like an inverse Snow White and the Seven Dwarves of like Dwarf and the Seven.
Dwarf and the 7 Snow Whites. Also, this is the only game where Link has pink hair and I think that's metal.
He probably has pronouns too.
Alright, so we are done here. We're off to fight Ganon. And fun fact, this version of the Ganon fight is actually faster than the normal Ganon fight.
Silver arrows are good.
Do I have a sword? No. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're going back to a cave that we have been to many times. I forget the name of it though. I usually call it Half Magic Cave, because it's right next to Half Magic. But we're going into this cave. This is like, sort of like the any % cave, because any % goes here as well, if you're fast, but I'm not. Don't save and quit. 4, 5, 6. I clipped out. Okay. No. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can count. One more pixel. There we go. Right, now we're gonna walk to Ganon. There's an old lady there. She's fucked with. Yeah, she actually dances, like she does an up and down dance. Anyway, we're about to enter the Ganon fight.
Sounds like a gun fight to me.
And time. So we can't actually defeat Ganon without a sword because this game is awesome. So I have no choice but to walk to the end of the game. So yeah, that's Link to the Past All Dungeons Swordless. Actually went really well. What was the time? 1:38 flat? Is that a PB?
I thought it was 120.
Don't you have a 120?
No, I have a 129. Never mind.
Lim, please.
Okay.
Have some faith in yourself.
Really good for a marathon run, actually, because this is notoriously marathon unsafe. So I'm glad.
And you took that as a challenge.
I literally did. But thank you everyone for watching. How'd we go on that incentive?
Unfortunately, about that, we do have a $50 from Nikasa that's chanting any %, any %, any %.
Well, I mean, this is kind of like 80%. It just takes a while.
How much is left?
Unfortunately, we are $200 under the incentive.
Okay, who wants to get in $200?
we are 15 minutes ahead of schedule. If we get that $200 within those 15 minutes, then we will include the Link to the Past 80% bonus run. If you wanted to see that, be sure to put your money in quick.
Either way, thanks everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. And yeah, shout outs to Link to the Past community. You can check them out at the speedrun page. They've got a Discord. This run is notoriously difficult to learn. If you'd like to learn it, I'd recommend reaching out to me or another person like Glenn or Chex Human or someone that's much better than I am. Yeah, but this run is really cool. This game is pretty cool. Check it out. Thanks, everyone.
Alrighty. While we have that 15 minutes to spare, we will see if we have the Link to the Past 80% donation incentive met before then. Otherwise, it'll be Untitled Goose Game 80% Glitchless by Ailcat. And just as a reminder, we are AusSpeedruns, a group doing speedrun events to raise money for charity. For this event, we're raising money for Game On Cancer, a charity which funds early career cancer researchers who are working across all areas of cancer research. If you would like to donate, you can go to donate.ausspeedruns.com.
Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Alrighty, just a bit of an update on the Link to the Past bonus run. We have received a couple of donations, $25 from Kate Latte that says this is for the bonus run incentive for Lim, and a couple of anonymous donation incentives that seem to be towards the 80% run. Thank you for your $50 and $30. We are only now $95 away from the bonus run. Still got about, let's say, 7 to 10 minutes before we'll close that off fully. But if you do want to see that, we would more than welcome your generosity. Just as a reminder, any money that you generously donate does go towards some of the prizes that we have on offer. Thanks to Elgato for being our major sponsor for this event, and it's fantastic to have them on board to support the Game on Cancer initiative. Elgato are a world-leading provider of audiovisual technology for content creators that make premium webcams, microphones, Stream Deck controllers, capture cards, and so much more, including the Wave DX microphone that we're using right here at this event, and the green screen and key lights being used throughout ASM. We also have the aforementioned prizes that you can win for donating during this event for people within Australia. These prizes include a pack of Elgato streamer packs, which consist of an Elgato Stream Deck Mark II and a Wave 3 microphone. We're also giving away plenty of games, including 3 physical copies of Sonic Origins Plus, provided by 5 Star Games, 5 digital copies of Heavenly Bodies by 2 Point Interactive, and 3 digital copies of Speaking Simulator by Affable Games. To enter the pool of prizes, all of them require a minimum of $100 minimum of a total donation, cumulative donation, but even as little as $5 could see you winning one of the games being offered. For more information and the full terms and conditions, make sure to visit prizes.ausspeedruns.com or type !prizes in chat.
Malus, possimus statis, stamus a contra tyrannide, Kakaros, tetua virtus, vegeta, estis ingeniosi, simul opus, ossidie iber,
We have a couple of more donations. We have $40 from Ikasato that says, a link to the past, a link to the past, a link to the past, a link to the past. And we have a $15 in-person donation also being put towards that amount. We are now only $40 left until that bonus game incentive. If you want to see it, make sure to donate.
Shatiranide, Kakaros, Tetra Virtus, Vegeta, Estis Ingenios, Kiano, Sotati, Emoseros, Motis,
And here we have it. We have $20 from Noops and $40 from Phileas, both being put towards the any percent Zelda Link to the Past incentive, which has now been met. Thank you all so very much. That run will be beginning shortly. Give us a moment. Alrighty, you paid for it, now we're going to show it. Next up, we have the Link to the Past any percent, Limchi returning just to show us how it's done.